Hi friends, Evolving Guys here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for following along with our collection journey. Today is another Master Set Monday video, and we are diving into, probably for the last time, Scarlet and Violet Stellar Crown. You can see here I have an entire Build and Battle display, which is a sealed case of 10 Build and Battle boxes. What we're going to do today is open these 10 Build and Battle kits, these pre-release kits. And like I said, we have done some Master Set Monday series for Stellar Crown. We've opened 2 booster boxes of Stellar Crown on the channel. Plus, we've opened a bunch of the regular products, the ETB, the 3-pack blisters, the single-pack blisters. I do like, if you're new to the channel, I do like to open. You can kind of get a sense here of the display. There it is, all 10 Build and Battle kits. I like to open these. I mean, you know, it's a little bit of a luxury to open a whole 10 of these. I like the sealed Build and Battle, pre-release decks that are in these. I like to keep one set sealed, so one of each of the 4. There's 4 pre-release promos in these kits. So I like to have one loose card for my master set, or my promo binder. These are Black Star promos, and so I'd like to have one of each of the 4. And then I like to have one sealed. Maybe that's a little excessive. Usually, if you look online on eBay and stuff, you're going to pay like $40 or $50 for a set of these. Maybe a little bit less. My local game store sometimes sells these for just like $5. These pre-release not the pre-release kits here, but the sealed packs inside. But anyway, I sort of weighed whether it made sense to open one of these. I don't like to pay a lot for these Build and Battle displays. Usually over time, the prices on these come down quite a bit. And Stellar Crown, I think people are not as thrilled with Stellar Crown. There's a lot of excitement for Surging Sparks upcoming, and Twilight Masquerade before Stellar Crown got a lot of attention. And so I was kind of hoping to get this for a good price. And in the way I did, I got this for, not counting tax, I got this for $125, which works out to about $12.50 per Build and Battle kit, which is really nice because MSRP on these is $21.99. And so you're getting 4 packs plus this pre-release pack. So here's one example. So we've got the Drift Blim. So this is a Black Star promo, 135. So I like to have one of these sealed of each of the 4 variants, and then I like to have one of these to open so I can get the Black Star promo to put in my promo binders. So anyway, by getting a case or getting a display of these through these 10, I think it's very high. In my experience, it's always been the case that we get at least 2 of each variant, or maybe there was one exception to that if I remember. I don't know. But in any case, we're going to get the Black Star promo and the sealed packs that I want. And then on top of that, you get 4 packs in these. So, $12.50 basically per one of these. So we're getting 4 packs plus this for $12.50. So that's a pretty nice value. So it's going to be 40 packs of Stellar Crown in here that we're going to open today. So it's going to be probably a bit of a longer video as we work through these. So maybe what we'll do is, let's do one at a time. So I'm going to have to just keep things organized. We'll keep track of these on the side. Again, we're going to want one of each of those sealed, and then one of each of those. So hopefully over the course of this, we're going to get 2. And then this is a Master Set Monday series, so we are still trying to work on a Master Set of Stellar Crown. We have pulled some cards for Stellar Crown, and then I've gone ahead and just purchased some. So we'll kind of blast through these packs a little bit faster. So nothing there. We'll keep those off to the side here. So with Stellar Crown, I think it is a set. It's a bit smaller set, so we found that it was not too hard for us to be able to get, the commons and uncommons and holo rares were pretty easy to get. And then on top of that, we pulled some cards. We haven't pulled too many. I don't know if we pulled any special illustration rares for this set, but the prices have gone down quite a bit on the cards in this set. The most valuable card is the Terapagos EX, which is a little under $100 last I checked. And then otherwise, most of the cards are pretty affordable. So in some ways, it doesn't make sense to open. There's a Terapagos. That's good. That is a good hit for, as far as double rares go, that's a good one to grab. But we do need a handful of cards. We've opened some. We've opened quite a bit of Stellar Crown on the channel, and I just picked up singles here and there. along the way over the last few weeks. And so we're down to 13 cards. We need 13 cards for our master set. So the hope is by opening these, we're getting these pre-release that I want. We're getting the chance to open a handful more packs. I mean, there's going to be 40 packs altogether that we're going to get to open here. So anyway, we got one hit in our first 4 packs, and then we're just going to kind of go into the next. I've got my scissors here. So anyway, I'm curious how you're finding Stellar Crown. It is my sense that people are less excited about Stellar Crown. It's probably going to get lost a little bit in the shuffle between Twilight Masquerade and then obviously Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks, we can talk some about Surging Sparks today while I'm opening these. And each of these, you do get, this is a card list. It has a little bit of information on one side about if you were playing a pre-release tournament with these, a little bit about building tips. And then on the other side is the card list. So like I said, we are down to just 13 cards left in Stellar Crown. Most of those wouldn't be hard to pick up. And again, it's not very efficient to open packs to chase the things that we need. There's a Crabominable, so we did need that one. So we have 2 of the 4 variants so far. And now we've got our 4 packs. So, you know, I'd be better off taking the money I spent on this if we were just strictly thinking economics. We'd take the money we spent on this and just buy the remaining singles. We could get most of them with the money we spent on this. But again, I do want these pre-release promos. And so, and you know, for the sake of the channel, we're going to open a handful more. So after this, probably after today, after these 40 packs of Stellar Crown, we'll just see where we stand, and we'll probably just end up buying the singles of everything else that we're missing. There's something Joltik. I think we do have that already, but it is a cool card for sure. Joltik illustration rare. So I do kind of have the list here off to the side of the cards that we still need. I'll make it a little closer. So we actually do, there's still 2 double rares we haven't pulled. So, I mean, that wouldn't be all bad. We need the Hydrapple EX and the Cinderace EX. And then from there, we're just looking at a variety. We have a handful of illustration rares, a handful of ultra rares we need, and we do need, I think, most or if not all of the special illustration rares and hyper rares. Those have been, for us, really hard to pull. We have not pulled any of those. And so, of course, like, this would be much more worth it as a pickup if we pulled, you know, any card that's got some value to it. I think, again, the chances, you know, at this point, it feels like luck should be a little bit on our side because we've opened a lot of Stellar Crown and not made any hyper rare pulls or special illustration rare pulls. So I know there's no guarantee that there's one of those in this box, but it would kind of be nice if we had at least one in here. That would make it a little bit more worth it. So, and I did already go ahead and order all the reverse hollows that I needed to complete the master set of reverses. So we don't even need reverses really out of this. So we are just kind of doing it for fun. A last hurrah with Stellar Crown before we really turn our attention to Surging Sparks. I also have some exciting plans for the channel in the month of December on the Master Set Monday series. I'm actually going to dig back into Sword and Shield, and we're going to finally do some Sword and Shield openings. Another Crabominable. So we have the 2 Crabominables. We want one of each, so that's complete. So let's hope to get no more Crabominables, and we'll get some other of those pre-release packs. So we'll see. So anyway, as far as Stellar Crown goes, like I said, we need 13 cards. It'd be great to have some hits, some valuable hits, 1 or 2 in here, at least something that's worth like more than nothing. I think a lot of the illustration rares and ultra rares in this set are not super valuable. But again, there's a handful of special illustration rares. All right, Doc's Bun. We actually don't need that one. We do need a couple double rares, but not that particular one. Here, we'll get those over here. There's just not enough room in my screen for everything we need. So I think Stellar Crown has been okay to open. Again, it's one of those sets that is a little bit smaller. Turtonator, I know we do have that. Again, if we pull it, and Bouffalante, that's very playable. The Curly Wall ability, I know. So the other nice thing is, you know, we'll definitely try to get whatever value we can. Any trainers or Pokemon with special abilities that are desired in the TCG, we'll try to get any value back we can from this set or from this opening. So, you know, again, it doesn't make sense to open this like in a vacuum. We should just buy the singles that we need. But again, I sort of think about it. I looked on eBay, and to buy a set of these sealed is like not cheap, 40 or 50 bucks right now. And so, you know, if you take, you know, instead of, so I, you know, I'd rather spend a little bit extra, buy this display, open this display, we get the benefit. There's another drift blim. So we have 2 of each. So far we've opened 4 packs, and we have 2 and 2, 2 drift blim and 2 crabominable. And we have a handful of hits, nothing too crazy so far, nothing that we need. Again, those, anything we pull that we don't need, if it has low value, I try to move it along in some other creative ways. They're fan rotom, like again, some of these might have some limited value in the resale market for the TCG. And then, anyway, any of these cards that have a little bit more value, I have a local card shop that gives pretty good return. They give between 60 and 80% of value of TCG marketplace value in store credit, which, you know, I figure there's another Buffon. That's good. If we can get a play set of those, that would be helpful. So again, we have different ways we try to claw back some of the value from these packs that we're opening, selling the trainers, selling Pokemon that have value, you know, recirculating these. Again, I sell on eBay. And eBay's, it's fine. It's certainly a decent marketplace. But again, like with any third party, you're paying some fees and you're paying some shipping. And so once you subtract all that stuff, you know, I think I'm actually, and the time it takes, that's another like factor, like the time to photo the cards, to list the cards. For me, if I can get 60 to 80% of store credit from my local card shop, when I kind of factor in everything, I'd rather just do that, take stuff, and then you have instant like value, and then I can just turn that back around. And, you know, as they have singles that I need for my collection, I can just turn that credit into stuff that I need. So that's kind of been my approach. I used to sell more on eBay, but again, just kind of the time. There we go. Let in. All right. Nice work. That's our first let in, but it is, I'm just glad we didn't get another drift blim or crabominable. And we will just kind of work through these packs. Glass trumpet, I mean, there are some trainers in here that are of some value. Metacham EX, another double rare. We do not need that double rare. In particular, we need the Hydrapple EX and the Cinderace EX. And then from there, I mean, Bulbasaur illustration rare would be really cool. That's the only kind of valuable illustration rare we're still missing. It would be great to pull that. And illustration rares are a little more common to pull, like one in every, like say 12 packs of Venusaur, and there's another double rare, but not one we need. And then from there, again, we need all the special illustration rares. We need the Hydrapple EX, the Galvantula EX, the Terrapagos EX, the Briar, and then we need the 3 hyper rares. The 3 hyper rares are not, again, they're not super valuable, but they're really hard to pull. For some reason, just the gold cards have not been quite as exciting to collectors. They're a little bit less, so they wouldn't be hard to pick up. Really, from what I'm seeing, last time I checked prices, you know, the Terrapagos EX is definitely the chase card in the set. It's hovering a little under $100. Oh, there's a Metachamp EX. I think we actually need that. Yeah, 161. Is that correct? All right, so that's one we needed. This card is only worth $1, so it's basically a bulk ultra rare, but we did need it, so I suppose small victories, right? All right, we're halfway done. We've opened 5 of these build and battle kits. We're doing well here. If we just look over here, we've got 2 each of the drift blim and the crabominable. Actually, maybe what I can do is I'll spin that to the side, and we'll bring these into view. So far so good. We've got 2, and we want at least 2 of each kind, and there's 4 variants. So, and then we're getting some hits. Nothing crazy hit-wise. 1 card that we need. The rest we don't need. All right, Buffalot, Curly Wall. Nice work. All right, so we've got at least 1 of each. We'll try to get those in view here. 4 more packs. So we got one card we needed. It's a bulk card, but again, I guess every little bit helps. It's just one more thing we don't have to buy ourselves, but it would be really nice. There's an A-Spec coming up. All right, Sparkling Crystal. I don't actually know offhand if any of the A-Specs in this set. I feel like in general, the A-Specs kind of overall have not been, most of them are just not super valuable or helpful in the TCG. Prime Catcher maybe is the one exception, and Unfair Stamp, I think, is another one that, yeah, I have a sense is useful, but I think they are cool looking cards, just the design with that really distinct kind of hot pink look. But yeah, not as far as value goes. I do consider them hits. There's a Lapras EX, 158. Oh, we do need this card. So there's our second card that we've pulled that we need. This card, not super valuable. I have it listed around $4, so nothing crazy there. But again, at least it's something that we need. So if it's not a valuable card, at least we're pulling something that we need. So that's something, you know, that's a little bit of value. That's a card we don't have to go out and purchase. So yeah. It's another hit, a second Venusaur. All right, we're getting our double rares. It's funny with double rares, like I said, we actually are missing 2 double rares. We've pulled quite a few double rares. I think the Tropicos is holding some value, so that one actually has a little bit of resale value or trade value. I think the rest of them are probably bulk EXs. So it'd be nice, as long as we're going to pull a few of those, it'd be nice to pull the bulk EXs that we need. All right, a second Bouffalante. So we're doing well. We've got 2 of each. We're just missing 1 Ledian. Again, my goal here is 2 of each of those, one of which will open for the promo inside, and the other we will keep sealed for my sealed. And I don't know why I keep them sealed, or why I collect even a sealed set of those. It's not like, I don't think they have, it's not because I'm a second Turtonator. All right, we've got 2 Venusaur EXs, 2 Turtonators. Again, the card we have, but anyway, yeah, I don't know why. I probably would be easier if I didn't need a sealed one of those. I mean, I don't need one, but I choose to collect one. Noctowl, that's another one. The Jewel Seeker, I think, is a pretty good ability, so that might be good for resale. I try to get for a lot of the trainers and for the Pokemon that have abilities, I try to get play sets of 4 and resell once I have that play set of 4. I feel like to sell an individual card, unless it's like got a super high value, it's just not worth selling individually. But I think if you have a play set, then you can, even if you're just charging, $2.99 or $3.99 for a play set of 4, I include shipping in there, so at least it makes it a little more valuable. I see that A-Spec is peeking out. Oh, Area Zero Underdepth is a good trainer. Oh, a second Sparkling Crystal. I think that offhand, I think of the A-Specs in this set, that is, relatively speaking, a pretty decent one to have. So we'll see. I don't know for sure. But anyway, you can see how we're doing here. So we've got 3 more Build and Battle kits to open. Another Bouffalante. So if we're going to get 3, I'd rather have 3 of that one, because, again, I think that the Curly Wall ability is pretty desirable. So I haven't looked at prices of those, but as maybe for something we could resell. Again, just trying to get value back out of this. We have the fun cost, as Danny Phantom calls it, just, the opening. All right, we still have not pulled a Hyper Rare or a Special Illustration Rare of Stellar Crown in all of our openings. We haven't opened as much of Stellar Crown as we have some of the other sets, but yeah, it seems like our luck. You would think by now, with how much we've opened, we would at least hit one of those. I know it's not guaranteed. A Kofu, again, I think we have, yeah, we have Kofu. Again, for some reason, I mean, the full art trainers in this Scarlet and Violet era, most of them, the Special Illustration Rare ones, a few of them, of course, Iono, Miriam, have been more valuable, the Perrin and Carmine from Twilight Masquerade. But as far as just the kind of traditional full art trainers, another Grand Tree. All right, we've pulled, it's funny, we pulled 3. Hey, Bulbasaur, there we go. Finally, finally, finally. Look at that hiding behind the A-Spec. I wasn't even paying attention. All right, this makes me feel a lot better about this Build and Battle display. So this card is listed around $40, at least last time I checked, which was just about a week ago. So this is the most valuable illustration rare in the set. This really helps like claw back some value for us as far as opening. Oh, and another curly wall. That's good as far as resale. But wow, yeah, the Bulbasaur, that is a huge pull. I mean, short of pulling a special, actually, this is better than pulling a special illustration rare. What a great card. This is better than pulling, I mean, this is more valuable than any special illustration rare in the set except for the Tropicos EX. So I'd actually rather pull this just as far as value goes. So very nice. That's exciting. Oh, we still have one more pack. All right, we're down, after this pack, we're down to 2 more Build and Battle kits. We're really looking for that remaining Ledian. Can we pull at least one? My experience has been that I think they are, you get 2, 2, 2. The Crispin, I feel like some, on the Tag Team podcast with Andrew Mahone, Riley Holbert, and J.W. Krewald, I listen to that every week, and they've talked a lot. Crispin actually has maybe a kind of a sneaky good trainer, so that might be one to get. So, all right, we're down to 2 more Build and Battle boxes, Build and Battle kits, and again, this, I feel like pretty good value. Each of these kits, again, around $12.50, not counting the taxes. Shipping was free, which usually is when you spend that much. But yeah, the Bulbasaur makes me feel much better. Again, between getting all of these guys that I want, between what we can kind of resell or recirculate out of here, the Bulbasaur getting a $40 card, another Buffalon. All right, we have 4 of those. Again, if I'm going to have one, extras, I think that's the one to have because, again, I think that curly wall ability is valuable. So maybe the stamped promo is going to have some value. So yeah, I don't know. And then if you kind of add up what we pulled here, if you add up what we pulled here, especially with that Bulbasaur hanging out there on the edge, maybe we'll put Bulbasaur in the middle because that is our kind of big hit so far. And then, all the bulk stuff, the trainers, the holo rares, the abilities, I think we actually might do okay. Hey, I think actually I need that. 153. Oh, no, I guess I don't need that. All right, but that's a cool one. Metatite. All right, so I don't know. We'll have to tally up our hits. Maybe I didn't plan on doing kind of a Tally Thursday video with this Build and Battle display, but sometimes even for my own sake, just as we're opening it in real time here, it's just hard to kind of keep your head totally around like what we're pulling and if this feels worth it. Again, we're getting some good trainers. Another Area 0, that's a good one. Hey, Hydrapple EX. I mean, not a valuable card, but we do need this. We did not pull that. It's just a bulk EX, but we need it. So that's another. So we've actually pulled several cards that we need, which is not always, I mean, you can't chase that. You don't expect that. I mean, we only need 13 cards, so the idea that we would pull any, I mean, we've pulled, what, 3? At least 3 cards that we needed, so that is not bad. So yeah, this is actually, I'm really starting to, oh, and I see something peeking out. Another Glass Trumpet. Orthoworm, I do have this one, and again, it's a bulk ultra rare, but still, again, anything that we can get value out of one way or another, even if it's a bulk, we have ways we can kind of claw back some value out of that. So yeah, and another Fan Rotom again. I think there's some cards in here. There's something peeking out, it looks like. So Mo Rotom 2, yeah, so Crabominable. It's got that food prep ability. Melmetal, not one of the double rares we needed. I'm running out of space here. We don't want to cover up Bulbasaur, but I guess we kind of have to there. All right, friends, we are down to our last Build and Battle kit. And some ways this didn't take as long as I thought it would. All right, so a couple pieces of drama as we open this last kit. So again, overall, I think we've done really well. I'll kind of it's hard to get everything in the shot here. So we have pulled, we're still missing the Ledian. So that is really the one piece of drama is, does this have a Ledian? Or otherwise I'm still going to have to find a way to get, I'll probably just keep this one sealed and buy the single. But I'd ideally want to pull at least 2 of each of the variants. The fact that we have 4 Buffalons is not bad. Again, all things equal, that's a pretty valuable, I mean, I have to look it up, but the curly wall is a coveted ability. So that's pretty good. I feel good about that, and we'll see if we can get that, and then we'll have 4 more packs to open. I think we've had, again, the Bulbasaur really helps. We've had a fair number of hits, it feels like, and we've actually pulled several of the cards that we need. I think the question is, we have opened, 2 booster boxes, plus a bunch of other sealed items, plus now this 40 packs of the Build and Battle, and we still have not pulled a single special illustration rare or a single hyper rare from Stellar Crown. And so, again, most of those cards are not super valuable. It's not like so crazy to have to just pick them up as singles, but you know, it'd be nice to pull one. I mean, it's a little, I don't know if they've worked with hit rates or whatever to make it even harder to pull one of those cards. And so it'd be nice to pull a hyper rare or a special illustration rare. And of course the Tropicos EX, that would really like put this way over the top, like if we pulled that one kind of chase card. So we'll see. So that's what we're finding out. We've got one more. So first order of business is what is, oh man, are you serious? We have 5 out of the 10 Build and Battle kits. 5 of them had Bouffalant. And again, I think if there's one that I'm going to load up on, it's that. But you can see here, there's no guarantee. I mean, in some ways, I guess there's no guarantee you're going to get 2 of each. I suppose there's no guarantee then, you know, you're going to get 1 of each. In our case, half of them were Bouffalant. So I still do need the Ledian. Again, I'll probably keep this sealed, and I'll just buy the Ledian Stellar Crown stamped promo. And we'll just, you know, add that to my collection in a different way. All right, we have 4 packs of Stellar Crown. And again, probably, I'm guessing this is going to be our last Master Set Monday Stellar Crown opening. We're going to move to Surging Sparks like everybody else next week. And, you know, I think lots of people, although I'm, you know, fingers crossed that I can get access. I mean, Surging Sparks has been selling out all over the place, and I'm really hoping that my local card shop is going to have stuff at a reasonable. Oh, there's an A-Spec peeking out, so we'll go through this. Well, that's good, another A-Spec. So anyway, we're going to move to Surging Sparks for the next few weeks, probably for the rest of the month. Another Grand Tree. We'll add that down in there. Nothing else in there. So we're going to move to Surging Sparks for probably the month of November when it comes to our Master Set Mondays. And then there's kind of a lull in December. We'll still be working on Surging Sparks, still be working on other sets, of course, and looking forward to I think the next set's going to be in January. It's going to be one of the special, that Prismatic Evolution set they just released. On the day I'm taping this, they just released product ideas, including the Pokemon Center exclusive ETB is now available for that next set. So that is going to be exciting, I think, too, because it's an Evolutions-based set, an Evolutions-based set. So people are going to go a bit crazy for that. Oh, there is something, maybe. Just a double rare, which is great. We don't need that particular one. We still need the Cinderace. That's the Cinderace EX is the one double rare we need. All right, we're down to 2 packs. Anyway, I was saying Surging Sparks is we're gonna do Surging Sparks for November, and then December. My plan is, we'll see if it still works out this way, is to do Master Set Mondays back in the Sword and Shield era. I have been accumulating some Sword and Shield era packs to do some Master Set challenges, and there's a handful of Sword and Shield Master Sets I'm still working on, including Evolving Skies and Chilling Reign. So I do have actually a bunch of Evolving Skies saved up. So I think maybe that week of Christmas, we are going to do an Evolving Skies opening where I'm going to have 36 packs of Evolving Skies, which is like, you know, I don't want to think too much about how much that costs. But anyway, we're going to open some Evolving Skies on the channel. I've been saying that for a while. So if you've been wondering when that's going to happen, I'm right now planning around the week of Christmas. And then the weeks leading up to that, I want to do some other Sword and Shield openings, Fusion Strike, Lost Origin, and Chilling Reign in particular. Those are the sets that I'm still chasing some cards in. So anyway, Stellar Crown, we are going to bid you probably adieu for now. Like once we finish these packs, we will continue to try to pick up, all right, first reverse, second reverse, and nothing here. All right, so with Stellar Crown, again, I think after this opening, we're going to have around 10 cards left. Unfortunately, it's going to be all the special illustration rares, so there will be some cost to picking up those singles. But really, outside of the Tropicos EX, nothing else in this set is super, super expensive. And we pulled the Bulbasaur today, which is actually, from as best as I can tell, the second most valuable card. At least it's the second most valuable card remaining that we don't have. which now we do have. So anyway, last pack of Stellar Crown. Thanks for watching today. Let's see if we can have, again, after, I don't know, we've opened 2 booster boxes plus some other products, probably around 100 packs, and now another 40 packs. Out of 140 packs, no hyper rares, no special illustration rares. I mean, can we get some last pack magic? We've occasionally had last pack magic on this channel. And then we will, yeah, we'll see. So here we go. Thanks for following along. Let me know how you're feeling about Stellar Crown as we sort of really, as most people are really pivoting and thinking a lot about, is Surging Sparks going to be Evolving Skies 2.0 or Vivid Voltage 2.0? I've seen different opinions. Second reverse and Zeraora. All right, no special illustration rares or hyper rares. No Ledian, no second Ledian, but a pretty decent haul, including that Bulbasaur is really our grand prize today. So thanks for following along, guys. Let me know in the comments how you like the videos, anything you'd like to see in future videos, and how you're doing when it comes to your collection journey. And we'll catch you next time.